All right. Let's see. It's February 7th. We're up here in the Black Hills. So we originally planned to come up here to look for some elk and maybe do a little bit of shed hunting, try and find an oldie or whatever, whatnot. But I'm gonna kind of use this video as a 2026 introduction for what we have coming in 2026, what we think we have coming. So yeah, we're gonna do a little walking around today and see what we can turn up, and as we're doing that, I will explain to you guys what we have coming in the 2026 season. So we'll be back. I forgot to mention, it's only, let's see, 7:24. We're not even back to where we want to be just yet, but we saw a herd of muleys. I'll roll the clip right here. Saw a herd of muleys, a couple of them had shed. Pretty good muleys for the hills actually, so we decided to get out, give it a little walk, and we're headed back to the truck now to get in to the area we intended on getting to. So I'll pick you up when we get there. All right, we're finally kind of making our way towards where we want to go. I don't know why I keep saying we're, it's just me. One of the other guys are headed west and the other guy's headed south. I'm headed north. Kind of opens up where I'm headed. I'm hoping to find a glassing spot. I'm mainly looking for elk with the perks of shed hunting, and seeing those mule deer, a couple shed bucks is a good sign of that. So, but anyways, I'm looking for elk, so I'm hoping to kind of get on a glassing knob and look around. Some buck poop, pretty old, but there's some there. So I've seen a lot of sign of deer in here so far. Shed bucks, does. I assume that's from that pretty nasty windstorm we just had about a month ago. It's been a weird year. Winter's been really mild here, and it's kind of throwing everything off a little bit. But anyways, so when I started filming this morning, I told you guys that this is going to be kind of the introduction to our 2026 season. And hang on a sec here. Stick. Anyways, introduction to the 2026 season. Me personally, I'm super excited. We have a lot of excited things coming. I've got a Wyoming hunt planned with Brad and Danny. One of them are getting a cow tag, and I got invited to go and film it, so that'll be a super fun hunt. Me, Matthew, and Tyson are planning on coming up to Montana this year. We're gonna put in here on March 1st and gonna apply to do some out-of-state hunting, so that'll be fun. We talked about doing Colorado this year too. I'm not sure if we will or not, but it's gonna be a fun year. And then back home, I've got my Black Hills deer this year that I should get, and I've got my prairie antelope. So me personally, we've got a lot of hunts to film this year. It's gonna be a really good year, and those are just my tags. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more hunts that I get to tag along on and help out with, so that'll be very fun. I've got a new camera that I actually recorded that video of the mule deer with, so hopefully if I can't get on them with the spotting scope, I can use that camera to get kill shots. It's gonna be a good year, so if you guys watching this right now are as excited as I am for this season, might as well just subscribe now, because it's gonna be a really fun year. We've got a turkey hunt too coming up. It's February. I haven't even gotten my tag yet. Usually that's mid-April that opens up. So we'll have that. That should roughly be about the time to start looking for some elk sheds. So maybe do a little episode of Beard and Bone. We take our guns up here and get some shed hunting done while we're turkey hunting all in one, and just make a fun little trip out of it. But anyways, I will pick you guys back up if I can think of something else to talk about, or if I find something. I have a really hard time wanting to look through stuff like that, and it kind of puts you in a really tough position, because if they spook, or they're trotting, running, whatever the case may be, and they go through that and they jump that log, just that jerk of their head, kind of their feet hitting the ground, jolts their antlers off sometimes. Same concept as a fence. But you're sitting there straining your eyes trying to look through it, and it can be really rough. Little deal there, little skull, nose broken off, just a little doe skull. All right. All right, I just bumped a whitetail. I have no idea what it was. We're pretty much right on top of the spot. I'm not exactly where I want to be yet to glass. I gotta go probably a couple more 100 yards north here, but we're extremely close. And I looked down and I saw tracks, pretty fresh, and I looked up and there was a little white flag running from a whitetail. So we're definitely getting to where we want to be here. It won't be too long before we turn something up, I hope. There we go. First sign of cow poop, or cow elk. Of course, there's some track here. More and more. So they've definitely been in here. Now you just gotta glass them up, find them. I think I'm gonna try and get up there, see what I can see from there. Hopefully can see quite a bit of ground, or I can pull the spotting scope out and take a look at some things. Pretty slow so far. I can't get Onyx to pull up for some reason. Just wants to do that. But I know I'm in the area I wanted to be in. You can tell I'm definitely up a little higher now. That wind started ripping up here. I'm gonna try and find a good little glassing knob to where I can see quite a bit of country here, and then hopefully we'll glass something up. This is a pretty good looking area, guys. elk track all through here. You know, a little wallow. It's looking really good. I spotted a rub over there, definitely from a bull. So they are definitely in here. It's a little thick. Gonna be a hard little spot to find them, but I mean, there's elk poop, trail. They're in here for sure. I just looked at the tracker. I'm already 2 miles in, a little over 2, and it has been 1 hour. So we're just gonna keep cooking. I got up on that glassing spot. The area really wasn't as big as it looked. Really wasn't as big as it looked on Onyx, but there's still definitely elk in here. So hopefully we find something soon. Boom. Another scrape or rub. We're getting close. We're gonna find something here soon. But I am in their hangout spot. There's a rub there, about 4 rubs there. Freaking tons of rubs here on these little jack pines. I mean, we're in it. This one's a little older. This one's pretty fresh though. Man. Got all these. Look at all that. I don't know how well you guys can see this. Probably not very well. We're in it now. We're definitely in here. There is sign all over the place. But it is also frickin' extremely hard to see back in here, so I don't know what I'm walking up on right now. Piece of trash, I think. Oh, it's something got killed here. It's a shoulder blade. Yeah. Looks like elk. Pretty old though. It's definitely not a new kill spot. Well, the hard part is, oh fuck. Well, you guys, walking up on number 1. I actually didn't even see it till I was standing right where I am now. But it looks like it's brown. Yeah, sure enough it is. Look at that. Sucker was just dropped. So for all you haters out there, fuck, don't tell me that's those elk. Okay, we're good. For all you haters out there, it's February, it's too early. Eat it. So just so everybody knows, that's 3 miles, and I'm not gonna complain. It's not huge. He's young, good genetics for sure. Probably not gonna seeing that. He's probably got his other side still. Fuck. Everything looks like elk back here, dude. Okay, that's not an elk either. Anyways, I'm not gonna look for his other side. He's probably still got it. So I'm gonna just keep trucking along. To be 100% honest with you, I wasn't expecting any brown, but we'll take it, baby. That's a first on the 2026 season. So far it's been an excellent day. We found some good bulls. Got a little brown antler. You can't complain. It's awesome. So I just can't wait to get back up here come April, May, and find some big brown elk sheds. Okay, audio is probably pretty crappy up here. We just climbed probably a good 100 foot or so elevation. We were all the way down there, and I think Brad is over there by that flat spot. Danny is way down there. He went south, Brad went west, and I took the high road north. So now I'm up here on these flats, sorta, the burn area here. And I'm gonna try and find a good spot to glass. Something that I can see quite a bit of country here. Actually, right here doesn't honestly look that bad. Problem is, I really hope I don't find one down there, because I don't want to go all the way back down there. Alright, just a little update. Since I haven't picked you guys up in probably dang near 2 miles. I hopped up out of that berm. I'm kind of on the edge of it. But I'm going to focus in here on these jack pines and just try and turn something up. There's elk sign all over the place. They're wintering here this year. I'm sure they wintered here last year. But also have a feeling this probably gets shed hunted pretty good. So you got to find the ones that are a little harder to find. All right. I'm just about back to the truck. It's just hitting 1 o'clock. I'm probably about a half mile or so from the truck here. And let's see how many miles we have. We have 7 miles on the day so far. And 1 shed and a couple of cool videos of some elk to show for it. So I'm not gonna complain at all. We got the brownie. And like I said, some sweet videos of some elk. So that's awesome. Those are both things that I came up here today for. So we got that done. But really, if you guys are interested in watching what we've got planned for this year, stay tuned, because it's going to be a freaking awesome year. So thanks for watching.